So now we're getting into the personal questions. And I was going to do a quick note on this because Dr. Turner is not only my inspiration with health and all of what I want to do and go out and help people and change lives, but from an entrepreneurial perspective, businessman perspective, I mean, he's lived one of the craziest lives that I've ever heard of. And I just think it's brilliant. And I tell everyone about it. And so I really wanted to ask some personal questions. And so you not only know Dr. T from, everything he's done in medical, but you know him as a person. And I think that a lot of people could benefit from a lot of his life advice. So I've written a few questions out and we're just going to go through them. And the first one is, do you believe that you were born an entrepreneur? Do you believe that you were always destined to do what you went and have gone and done?
Very interesting question, Olivia. I was on an interview earlier this year with Dr. Prudence Hall from the Hall Center in California. I would consider her the #1 hormone center in the world. She has people come from all over the world. And she asked me a similar question because her and her staff and her children call me the Corvo Man. There's a whole series of adverts in America that have this swashbuckling man who nothing affects him coming in, and he always wins it every time. And they refer to me as that person on TV. Why? Because I believe in myself. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, you have to believe in yourself. Sure, you can pick up the skills of being trained as an engineer or a doctor, which which will save you for the rest of your life. But to go out and take a chance is a totally different thing. To bet on yourself. #1, I have the right marriage. I've been married for 50 years to the same woman, very happily married. And she always stands behind me with whatever I do, even if I want to risk every single penny that we have. She's 100% behind me. She says, honey, and she said, it doesn't matter if we lose everything because I know that you will make it back again. Do it. So I have the support of a stable marriage and a stable wife behind me. #2, I do take big risks. Putting NITEC Medical, all the clinical trials, which I paid for personally, which cost me many millions of dollars, to get them peer reviewed, published, to do the inventions, to do the creations, to do the patents, to do all the approvals around the world, takes enormous amount of resources. I was willing to put all those resources in behind me with my own money. I didn't take anyone else's money, 100% my own money, and risk everything. Why? Because I knew that I had the answer to the hypothyroid blues, right? So I'm willing to take a chance. So was I born into that? Well, I had a father who was an entrepreneur as well, and he made a staggering fortune, which I never saw a penny of, because I'm self-made. As my son is also the same thing. He is extremely wealthy and self-made, but we were always taught to, if you believe in yourself, put your money where your mouth is. I mean, it's as simple as that. So you're born with a different philosophy. When I became a doctor, I didn't want to sit in an office and see patient after patient. I wanted to revolutionize and change the world and bring solutions to everyone in the world, not just the 50 people a day or a week that I could see. Yeah. And that is a difference. That's what made me different and made me go on the route that I'm currently on. And I won't stop until I'm in my 90s. No. I'm going to continue on with the message that I have a solution and I have an answer.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love that. And I mean, so it's like, yeah, it's a risk tolerance thing, but I mean, a lot of it was just, your conditioning and how you view life. And that's what made you feel good, excuse me, to take those risks. And I think that, I mean, you had the example of your father, but I mean, it's just a mentality. It's just like you're saying, believing in yourself, and then you're good to take those risks and start that whenever. Don't have to be doing that from day dot. So,
was willing to put everything on the line. I have been through my entire life. I do 70 international flights a year. I go to all these different countries. We operate in 28 different countries. We have hundreds and hundreds of clinics and hospitals around the world that follow me, follow my protocols with incredible results. I'm on the international lecture circuits. I've been on the Dr. Phil show. I've been on countless TV shows. There's so many books written about me.
oh my, must be so fun.
Yeah, I travel the world extensively, which is what I want to do. And on the Indian Scientific Advisory Board. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Why? Because I enjoy it. I love it. I love getting solutions to the people that I care about, and my solutions work.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I can relate to, I mean, I think there was a musician who said, you know, to overcome, like, say, stage fright, you think about actually making people happy, and you think about the love of it. You don't care about what people are thinking about you. And I'm even applying that in Trifixx and doing all the videos that we're doing. But you know, it's because you love it, like you said. That's the difference.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Olivia, I would never have made the friendship with you if it hadn't been for the results I got with your health.
Yeah.
And many, many other people I mean, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of people in the same situation as you that I have made a difference to in the world.
Yeah. But I'm the lucky one. I get to talk to you daily. So that's good.